Libraries and librarians exist to help you find and use information created and shared by experts and authorities in a field of study or on a specific topic. The staff within the SLRC at University Park are here to answer any questions you may have about information or related services. Please ask questions. There are enormous amounts of information available. Choose information carefully and begin at the library where information has been evaluated for its accuracy, relevance, currency, and authority. Be sure to look for information that is intended to educate or inform and not to influence or to manipulate. My name is Betty Rue. I'm a class librarian inside D2L, and I'm up on the 8th floor of Building 12. I'm online and in person. This video will review the assignment guide for your engineering assignment. The guide contains links to selected information sources. Each recommended source has been evaluated and passed the test. The guide can be found at the URL seen on this web page. You will likely find the guide also inside your D2L classroom. Below the title will be a horizontal row of tabs. Each tab is named based on the content that can be found in that particular tab. Resources or tools within each tab have a brief description. They may be a database or a web page or a service point. They are hyperlinked so that when you click on the resource, it will open in a new window. The guides that we prepare vary depending on the assignment or the subject of the guide. Find more guides at University Park. You may go to upresearch.lonestar.edu. This is a page that has a search interface. You can see some quick links to databases or citations, but down here is where you could put your engineering topic or subject and get a result list of all of the guides that have been prepared. Getting back to the engineering discipline paper assignment guide. The Getting Started tab has been selected, and you'll find on this page a link to the assignment document, and you can see that there is an assignment document both for the online and for the face-to-face fall sessions. There is also a box for Office 365 where you can find free productivity applications from Microsoft, the Writing Lab with the 24/7 assistance with the online Upswing platform, and the video that is shown here is how to go about creating your account with Upswing. You can view hours for the SLRC departments, and also there is directions here for your digital proofreader. It's called Grammarly, a very helpful resource. Create your account today. And lastly, there is contact information for the librarian. On the next tab, as we go up back to the top of the guide, information sources. The information categories include government resources. The most current, up-to-date information for industries and jobs can be found in the government resources. There is also websites. Campus resources can be found here, and there is a blog from the American Society of Engineering Education, particularly for engineering students, that you might find interesting. What is the conversation inside engineering, inside the engineering student world? You can find that information here. There's also links to the ebook databases. And in order to get into the databases, you will need to have created a library account. If you already have the library account, that 14-digit number that is printed or is given to you when you create your account is used to access the ebook database as well as the other databases. There is a sampling of the e-book titles. If you click on the images, you will go directly into that particular database to the book that is shown on the guide, where that you can read it online, add it to your bookshelf if you like, and there's assistance on citing the book itself. The next tab is the article database tab, and it is again these resources. You will need your library account number to access these subscription databases. You can dig deeper using the databases. You'll find industry related periodicals, journals, magazines, and newspapers. There is a New York Times subscription, which includes a searchable archive of articles. And there is the Job and Career Accelerator, which actually includes a resume maker. You can see down at the bottom of this page the company and industry research databases, both Business Source Complete and ABI Inform. There is, by the way, a separate video tutorial for ABI Informed with a sample search that you can find in the library resources. Writing and citing is very important. Academic writing is a skill that you will acquire. The more you do it, the more you practice, the better you will become. And the better you will become because of the help from the coaches in the writing lab and in the Upswing platform, along with Grammarly, your personal proofreader. And then you'll find the tab for citations. You will be using the APA style, and when you click on this tab, the guide for APA style will open up alongside your research guide for this assignment. The APA style guide will have examples of different types of information sources, what those citations would look like, as well as what the in-text citations would look like. You will find a template for APA papers that when you click on this link, it will download and open up into a Word document that already has the set margins, the cover page, the reference page, the font. Going back to the guide, we'll move from citations to the engineer's story. The engineer's story is a collection of podcasts that give a good view into the student experience, the engineer career, and interesting stuff related to engineers and to the profession. Not helpful perhaps for completing the assignments maybe, but very interesting to potential future engineers. The Getting Hired process is the very last tab. This is a practical tab for the near future when you're looking for a job as a professional, remember this guide and come back to it to know more about the job search process, the writing of resume and cover letters, interviews, and business etiquette. Just a few good things to know.